10 seconds.
Catch you on the flap side.
Can we get a monster check, please?
6, 5,
Go to black.
4, 3.
7 WEOB, The Asylum.
Hey, where's the cream filling? Now that's the stuff. Hostess.
Like kidnapping Gordon and eating sushi off his lumpy, naked body. I was picking hair out of my teeth for weeks.
What the fuck?
Dad!
Language, everyone!
Look who's talking!
Hello everybody, I'm the Loud House Critic, one guy with 1,000 views on all the episodes I must review. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. I just can't believe I'm actually reviewing this shit. And people say this is actually the worst episode compared to No Such Luck and Brawl in the Family. Not to mention Frenzy, Ruthless People, the 24th episode in Season 3, and above all, the 125th episode. You know, when hearing the title Ruthless People, somehow I knew something really bad was actually going to happen in this episode. And yet, you know something? They're right. But is this episode just as bad as No Such Luck, Brawl in the Family, Frenzy, Salute the Consequences, The Greenhouse, House Flip, Kings of the Con, and other bad, terrible Loud House episodes? Okay, let's just go back to just Salute the Consequences, The Greenhouse, No Such Luck, Brawl in the Family, and Frenzy. Is it as bad as those episodes I just mentioned? Well, not to give away too much about the ending, but yeah. And I also want to welcome a very special guest star who has been around since Season 1. And he is a new addition to my Loud House Critic pack. Let's give a big welcome to Norman, the pop culture boy.
I'm Sonic, a little ball of super energy.
Hi-ho, everyone.
Is that all you have to say?
So what are we waiting for? Let's get down to business.
I like to find some softwood to grind, but any old kind will do. We eat wood in my neighborhood, so check out the termite chew. Chomp, 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 a chomp, 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 a chomp, a chomp, a chompity chomp, 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 a chomp, 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 a chomp, a chomp, a chomp, chomp, chomp. I like to find some softwood to grind, but any old kind will do.
89, 52, height!
Okay, I did not expect Lily to hike a ball at Lynn.
Loud looks for a receiver, but no one's open. And there she goes.
They're up the Foynaven fence and over the Foynaven. It is across the bay and...
Ooh, that's not good.
Are you finally dead, Vanessa?
Lynn, are you okay? Yes, She's fine.
If that happened in real life, that could get seriously hurt.
Otherwise...
What the heck did you do, LJ?
Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Mom. I've been getting pretty ripped lately. Mwah, mwah.
Don't bet on it. Chicken shit.
Let's just begin.
I don't think that's why the wall broke. Look.
Dang it, termites!
Chomp, chomp, chomp. A chomp, chomp, chomp. A chomp, 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 chomp. I like to find some softwood to grind, but any old kind will do. We eat wood in my neighborhood, so check out the termite chew.
How in the heck those termites get in Lincoln's room?
I don't know.
We're going to have to call an exterminator.
What? You can't! Look how cute these little guys are!
God damn it, Kenny.
What's the matter with him? Something he ate?
Lana, Shoo.
Girlfriend, you have got to take more showers.
Yuck! How long you been used that shoe, Lana? Wash your darn foot, girl.
Sorry, honey, but we can't let the termites eat our whole house.
Termites!
Chill the fuck out.
You're acting weird.
Oh, come on. That one doesn't even have an H in it.
They're just a few little bugs. How much damage can they really do? It's not fair!
Yeah, point proven. And I never thought I had the balls to say this, but that was too selfish of Lana. Protecting termites when really these little fuckers just destroy houses as bad as cockroaches do. Hell, she might be willing to eat a burger that has maggots onto it, but protecting the termites, that's a dumb thing to actually do.
Okay, we obviously can't stay here, so we called around to see if anyone could take all 13 of us. Once we'd had enough of the laughter, your mother came up with a new plan.
I can't imagine if anyone were to have the balls to actually take 13 people in their house. Remember the episode Trip, how no one didn't actually want to take 13 people in their car? They can't even do it, or they're too afraid of the Loud family.
Half of us will be staying with Pop Pop at Sunset Canyon.
Yay!
And half of us will be staying with Aunt Ruth.
Aww.
Oh my god, what's with Aunt Ruth?
Of course, why did they have to add Aunt Ruth into this? This caused the kids to actually be dumb enough that they could choose Pop-Pop over Aunt Ruth's. Which I gotta say, what the hell is the problem with Aunt Ruth anyway? I mean, she can't be all that weird and disgusting. Maybe there might be an episode about her one day. Then again, maybe not. It's not like she hates her family. As bad as Patty and Selma hate Homer and Homer hates them. Which is pretty fucked up if you ask me.
Mom, I can't go to Aunt Ruth's. Last time, I literally got botulism from expired yogurt.
And is that so bad?
I mean, you're pretty stupid, but at least you know you are. So if I tell you that you're stupid, maybe by some miracle you'll be less stupid. Stupid.
How the hell is she not keeping up with all her grocery inventories when some milk or eggs actually expire? And I'd be pretty much disappointed if I ever went to some relative's house had expired food.
Yeah, I'm out too. Her water contains unsafe levels of chromium-6. I also must decline. Her cats hate me. Even the black ones.
Oh, nothing like racial stereotypes in a cartoon show.
Survey says...
You stupid nigger.
You racist motherfucker!
Which I gotta say is pretty sickening when they actually put shit like this in a cartoon. Especially even in the Looney Tunes.
Well, my cats kinda hate new people, but let's not talk about that subject.
But seeing how they can make fun of LGBT and black people, let's make fun of what we're actually born from. And if there's a God, please do not make those writers make fun of the autistic. But seeing how all their bitching and complaining ain't getting somewhere, they decided to draw names from the actual hat to see who will be staying at Pop-Pop's and who will be staying at Aunt Ruth's.
Okay then, it's settled. Lily, Lenny, Luann, Lucy, Lana, and Lisa will be staying with Pop Pop. And Lincoln, Lori, Lola, Lynn, and Luna will be staying at Aunt Ruth's.
Stop with the moaning, you big babies. It's not so bad.
Look, I just had a chemical peel, so you'll have to find someone else's face to plant that feathered ass.
Watch your mouth, you little smartass.
Guys, don't be like that. You can make the best of any situation.
Okay, don't invite us to shit unless someone's gonna die.
I don't think it's like torture. That's motherfucking torture right there.
Honey, you didn't draw a name yet.
Hey, this is gonna be good.
Oh, Aunt Ruth! Dang it! This is so unfair!
Fair? I'll tell you what's not fair. Spending a lifetime on a dime store shelf watching every other toy be sold.
I still want to know what's Lynn Sr.'s fucking beef with Aunt Ruth. Especially when he tried to first get out of it in Two Boys and a Baby.
Those other guys might be stuck in Aunt Ruth's, but Lincoln Loud doesn't roll that way. There's one member of Team Pop Pop who might be willing to switch with me. I just gotta spin it the right way.
Yeah, not to mock Lori Loud, but trust me, you're gonna spin this the wrong way.
Survey says...
Pardon me, gentlemen, but have either of you seen a cowboy doll with a bad arm?
Why, no, I haven't.
Hey, he was talking to me.
No, he was talking to me!
Hey, Lon, so you got a sec?
Oh, it's just you. I thought you were Mom. Don't tell her, but I'm throwing the termites one last party. I think they deserve that.
No, but I wish that actually did happen. Considering that we had a douchebag puppet that actually killed a cricket.
What? That was pretty sick, man.
I was thinking, maybe you'd like to switch teams with me so you can go to Aunt Ruth's.
Why would I want to do that?
Maybe it was a bad idea. I just thought you might enjoy scooping all that cat litter and eating all that expired food.
Lana's disgusting. She'll eat 5 dozen eggs. She's in high risk for salmonella.
Plus, I heard she's got some fresh boils that need popping. But yeah, probably not your thing.
Wait, how many boils?
And I gotta say, why would Lana actually have trouble with Aunt Ruth's? I mean, she really fucking enjoyed actually going to Aunt Ruth's. I mean, we just saw it in Two Boys and a Baby that she was still eating that expired pudding. And yet it actually came to this. Of her saying, why would I want to do that? And now she changed her mind that she actually wants to go to Aunt Ruth's. So Lincoln packs all his swimming items to actually go to Pop-Pop's. That is, until it gets ruined by, you guessed it.
Wait a minute. Why are you in your swimming trunks? And bringing pool floats? Aunt Ruth doesn't have a pool.
Yeah, at this point, I want you all to remember this bit because you never know when it's gonna bite you in the dick. Or if you have one.
No, but Pop Pop does, and that's where I'm staying.
Excuse me?
Whoa, okay, that zoom in was a little too extreme.
You're awfully cute when you're angry.
You really think so?
I switched spots with Lana. It's not a big deal. You don't have to—
You guys! Lincoln got out of going to Aunt Ruth's!
Looks like somebody didn't even learn their fucking lesson in A Tattler's Tale. If she was my kid, you know what I'd do?
Yes! Start spanking your kids.
Remind me of my mama.
How? He made a deal with Lana. Ooh, you little snake.
It's not like any of you guys have made a deal with the devil yourselves. Unless half of y'all remember a certain lesson from Yes Man.
You guys could have done the same thing. All you have to do is convince someone to swap with you.
What could these haters be thinking? And you know, seeing them like this kind of reminds me of, I think it was either All-Star or, I'm not sure which one it was, that actually had the hamster and the vultures.
So, if you switch with me, I'll literally give you everything you want from my side of the closet. Really? Even your acid wash Bermuda shorts? Those were a gift from Bobby, but sure.
You're really gonna regret that, Lori Loud.
Survey says...
Churches, gotta love it.
Bye.
Lisa, if you switch with me, I'll give you all my desserts for a month. Tempting, but...
Yep, no charge count. I work strictly cash.
Just lost out on some grant money. Understood.
Yeah, this also begs the question, why the fuck would Lisa even need money for? What's she gonna build, a doomsday device machine? Which I wouldn't be too surprised if she was the main antagonist. I mean, think about what all kind of crazy shit she actually did in the past, especially for one episode that she didn't even need to solve her problems. If you remember that certain episode that should have never existed, or at least that should not have been added into the show. Anyways, yeah.
Okay, but only if you promise to be a cadaver for my practice funerals.
Open casket?
Deal.
So if I switch with you, you'll let me saw you in half for my magic show?
You know, every time when I see a character trying to be really convincing toward the others, it makes me feel like they're gonna regret these decisions later on. Yo, if you switch with me and let me go to Pop-Pop's, I'll let you pick the next movie night for the rest of the month.
Think about it, honey. I'm offering 100 Lily diaper changes, including blowouts.
Tell you what, throw in potty training and teaching her to drive and you've got yourself a deal.
And also, no sex for the rest of this month.
Something tells me this is not going to happen, right?
This is gonna be hell. I just know it.
You guys want to come in and see Aunt Ruth before you take off?
We so win! Nice to have a supportive family, isn't it?
So Lynn Sr.'s team actually arrived at Sunset Canyon to meet Albert.
There's my family.
No time for small talk, Pop-Pop. I gotta hit the pool. Jackknife!
Oh, sorry, kiddo. Pool's closed. Seymour's noodle jammed up the filter.
That's a poor excuse for closing a pool in the middle of summer.
But as I seem to be the only person around who knows that.
No problem. We'll just play shuffleboard.
Oh, can't do that either. They shut down the court. Some geese attacked Miss Ratley, and now it's a crime scene.
What the shit?
This is so boned. They ain't playing Zootopia, which somehow would be really uninterested in this show if everybody was an actual animal. Especially how there would be so many rabbits in the house, which would be hard to keep up with all of them.
Don't tell me the pudding machine's out too!
Nope, that's working. And we just got a new flavor, butterscotch.
Yummy, butterscotch. Although I haven't tried butterscotch before, but I heard that it's good.
Thanks, but out of my way!
Thanks for making a total stranger feel like a total stranger.
You saw nothing.
Goddamn devil!
Come on, Elwood, let's get her. And I won't even fucking bother to ask if that is something that they use in the bathroom at the old senior homes.
Oh, God.
Sheesh, Lola. That's disrespectful, you know?
So disrespectful.
Easy there, slugger.
Pop-Up says the exact same words I would say to a young kid if they lose their temper. Easy there, little slugger. He ain't worth having an ass whooping yet. But no matter with the pudding machine, they start serving dinner at 3, which is kind of oddly early to actually serve dinner. Like, it's kind of weird to actually celebrate a Thanksgiving Day dinner at that time.
Ugh, what's this purple stuff?
I think it's beets or steak. The fun part's guessing.
That's definitely steak, Pop-Pop. No, I mean beets, sorry. I don't think I like beets.
I'm just teasing. Stop taking everything so seriously.
Well, I'm literally done.
Lincoln, you disgust me. Don't start another fucking COVID pandemic all over again. I won't go back doing that shit again.
Al, is there salt somewhere? Just need to add a little zest.
Oh, we haven't had salt since the high blood pressure epidemic of 2013.
Except all cookies don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
Fun fact trivia time. In the USA of 2013, over about 90% of the local health authorities and health organizations, they signed something to be partners with the NSRI, or the National Self-Reduction Initiative. And with that being said, of them working together, they encouraged some manufacturers and even restaurants to actually kind of reduce the actual sodium in the food supply. So that way they can actually reduce the risk for any strokes or heart attacks. And you can do the math from here so once you actually know what salt can actually really do to your body if you have too much of it. Anyway, later on.
Okay, what should we do next? Play a game? Watch a movie?
I love that spunk, kiddo, but it's almost lights out.
But it's only 6 o'clock.
That late? No wonder I'm bushed.
I don't like what they're doing with this character now. This guy had a big time role in The Old and Restless, and yet he's going back to being on the rules again? What the fuck, did Sue actually return to actually do her job? Which I hope fucking not. Guess there's a part of me that this made me realize that they started flannerizing some of these characters. But seeing how shit and all fire and setting matches, how it's too early to be in bed by 6 o'clock, Linceia's team has even more problems.
Dudes, what's up with the temp in here?
Let me check the AC. Great! The ding-dang thing's busted!
Great! That's just great!
Dude, can you guys not consider opening the window? Or can they not allow windows to actually be open here too? And you know, the more I actually watch some of these episodes, the more I think I never want to go to a retirement home once I'm actually old and gray. I'd rather be dying in my own house than leave inside a wooden box.
Tell your boss he can have our house. Really? When I'm dead.
Well, at least we're not at Aunt Ruth's. Speaking of which, maybe we should check in with the rest of the family.
Oh, yes! Hearing how miserable they are will make me feel better.
This little girl is carelessly evil. Watching others in misery, that is so like a heartless human being. Which I could almost say the same thing about Lana, but I'm not going to. It's just that sometimes she doesn't think things through.
Hey, Dad!
Hey, sweetie! So, how are things going over there?
Gosh, so great. We're all loving the lake house.
Shut the up!
What did you say? Aunt Ruth didn't want us to stay at her place. We stress out her cats.
What the fuck?
Dad! Language, everyone.
You were doing the exact same thing, so isn't that the pot calling the cattle black?
Since when does Aunt Ruth have a lake house?
Eso no sé.
Since when did she even got a lake house? I don't know, this is just the writers just throwing shit on the paper. They be like, go with this shit or else you're gonna be fired.
She just got a timeshare. It's a 4-bed, 2-bath.
No,
with
Lana,
tons
put
of
that shit
natural
down.
light, private dock, and central AC.
That's fantastic, honey.
Oh, there's a fax coming in, gotta go.
Are you kidding me right now?
We get a lake house and we're stuck in a sweatbox with no
pudding? And by the way, you gotta work on that breaking up on the phone kind of bullshit trick. Lenny might be able to fall for that, but let me tell you, anybody else ain't gonna fall for it.
Let's just go to bed, you guys. At least we know things can't get any worse.
Shut up! Shut up right now!
Tell me you just didn't fucking say that.
Sorry, it was definitely the beefsteak.
Oh my god, Lynn! I like that sound.
You definitely need to see a doctor to get that digestive system of yours fixed. Cause I thought Lori's farts were worse than Charles.
Even that smell. Although I kinda did that on purpose. You know what I mean.
Seeing how everything isn't going their way, Lincoln actually finds a way to get himself out of this one. By simply doing what he does best anytime when he likes to fuck shit up.
Hey, Lise, you wouldn't believe it! There's a 118-year-old man here.
A supercentenarian? I've always wanted to study one of those.
Oh, really? Well, I guess I could swap places with you.
Throw in a pint of your plasma, and we might be talking.
At this point, you could probably guess what the hell is gonna happen next. And don't invite me to shit unless someone's gonna kill Lola first.
Hey, you're going to the lake house? No fair! No fair. No fair, no fair.
Hey, instead of acting like a psychotic teenage girl with a period problem, why don't you actually do something to fix your own kind of problems?
Oh, look, y'all! I got my period!
Pussy, pussy, pussy.
I am telling you, Lenny, Seymour's grandson is a total hunk.
Yeah, Lons. The pool guy said he's never seen a plumbing crisis like this before.
Luce, you know that psychic you used to watch on TV? She's a resident here!
Luann, check it out! The TV in the rec room's busted, and the oldies are jonesing for some laughs!
You know, Rita, there's so many great life stories here. It could be a real gold mine for a writer as talented as you. I love you.
ONEHUNDREDSEVENTYFIVENO.
I'll switch. if you throw in your hair crimper. Okay, but I also want 5 rides to the dump. No blackout days.
My bats get your side of the closet.
If you agree to detangle all my clown wigs.
Okay, but you have to go to the next 20 parent-teacher conferences, Lola's included.
Deal!
See? They already love each other.
Survey says...
This is gonna be one hell of a nightmare for all of you, and you all are gonna regret all of this. And my record, I'm not going to Lola's fucking conference, ever. And you know, funny enough that Lily actually never made a deal. Yeah, because she's still a baby at this time. So much likely, I would say Lily's the actual saving grace of this episode, but she's not gonna be enough to save every last bit of it. So Lynn Sr.'s team actually arrives at Aunt Lu's lake house. As the things can't possibly get any— oh no! Oh, fuck that, I'm not falling for that shit again. Ha, you almost had me there.
Place is literally paradise. Heck yeah! I say we celebrate with some Loud family football.
Is it just me, or are you getting the feeling of deja vu all over again?
Watch out! Looks like star QB Lynn Loud is going for the TD!
Ah, there she fucking goes.
Ooh, that's not good.
LJ, you okay?
That's still a TD!
Yeah, she's fine.
Including the fact that something I never noticed.
How'd you get over there?
But the wall isn't.
Look! Termites? This house has them too?
I think these are the same ones. I recognize this disco ball. Lana must have brought them here to save them from being fumigated.
God damn it. I can't believe I'm actually saying this again. Lana got too selfish here. Saving these termites from being killed? Why would she fucking do that? She has no sympathy for bugs. She would eat them. She's eating crickets, she's eating earthworms. So why all of a sudden she actually changed her mind about termites? Hell, if it was this termite, he actually might be a saving grace for all of us.
Ant! I'm an ant, and I gotta get back to my farm, okay? Nice meeting you. Take care. Take care.
Who are you trying to fool? You're a termite, not an ant.
But despite the fact that Lana actually brought the termites here to actually destroy this home, Lynn Sr.'s team actually spends their time at Aunt Ruth's house.
Well, this is just perfect!
This majorly bites.
I guess Lucy was actually being right about this racial shit. The black ones hate her, and I just hated to say that.
Well, Aunt Ruth's isn't the greatest, but I'm sure the others aren't having much fun at Sunset Canyon.
Let's call them. It'll cheer me up to know they're suffering too.
Once again, what I would do to Lola if she ever likes to see her own family member or anyone of her friends suffer.
Hey, Dad!
Hey, sweetie. How are you guys doing over there? Surviving the heat?
Actually, the boat is pretty cool.
Back the up!
Oh yeah, they couldn't fix the AC at Sunset Canyon, so they rented out a cruise ship for all the residents.
What the fuck?
Son of a bitch!
Damn it, shit, fuck! I'll fix him, damn it, shit, fuck! What the mother, father, cocker spaniel's going on here?
That's the randomest idea ever. How did Pop get a cruise? Shoot, I would imagine if that cruise was the Titanic.
You know there's something you should know, so I'm gonna tell you so. Don't sweat it. Forget it. Enjoy the show.
Since when the fuck did this ever become a fucking thing? Once again, the writers weren't even fucking thinking clear about this. They decided to throw this on there, otherwise someone's gonna get fired. I'm sorry, they just don't care anymore. They just don't care. Especially what they did with the taunting hour.
Oh, goody! The limbo contest is starting!
And what's a limbo contest? Did they bring actual limbos? I don't get it.
It just don't add up!
Even though this is a cartoon, but there are some logics that don't make sense for me.
But I gotta admit, Lenny actually looks really cute in that swimsuit. And talk about such a cruel irony, because in the very beginning, Lynn Sr.'s group was actually trading places with Rita in order for them to avoid actually being at Aunt Rue, but in the very end, they ended up being there anyway. So this has been Ruthless People.
Nah, tell the world to suck your fucking dick. You ain't responsible for shit. Nah, chain your baby up in the cellar.
Good God, I cannot believe this episode. Okay, so I won't say too much about this episode because I gotta save some time for somebody else to actually say something about this episode. So, okay, first of all, why couldn't they actually go to a fucking hotel like they did in Sweet and Sour, Trip, and Fool Me Twice? That could have actually resolved everything besides all of them trying to pick sides about going to Aunt Ruth or Pop Pops. And it gets so much more tedious when Lynn Sr.'s group is trying to switch places with Rita's team. And yet, when they decided to actually check on them, Lola had a sick, evil look on her face to think that they're gonna be in so much misery and thinking that they're so much better than they are. But every time when they get a call, this is the kind of thing that pisses me off so much. Since when did Aunt Ruth ever get like a private beach? And when the hell did the actual Grand Set Canyon actually get a fucking cruise? I don't know, they just started to throw shit in here just for the sake of fucking filler. Cause they obviously don't know how to tell a story. I mean, one part, for instance, when Lincoln's group actually got to Sunset Canyon, there was nothing so much fun to do. And every time they actually want to try to do something fun, it always gets interrupted or ruined. And it felt like they just wasted Pop Pop so much, especially when we got some good character development from him in the Ode and Restless. There's no fucking way that Sue actually got her job back. And yet when so much bullshit crap was actually going on at Sunset Canyon, they decided to check on the gang, and they got even in more much pain when they actually know that the other group was actually having fun. Like I said, where the fuck did this even come from Aunt Ruth's side? And yeah, they did deserve to be punished for what they did, but somehow it doesn't feel too much justified about it. So it's not really mean-spirited and abusive as No Such Luck. It's not atrocious as Brawl in the Family, and it doesn't act too much like a spoiled brat as Frenzy. But that doesn't mean it's actually good. Oh hell no, it's still bad. But it's not possibly the worst. That would actually go to Frenzy for season 3. Because there was only one thing I enjoyed about the episode, and that was to see Lynn Sr. suffer. I just love how the irony bites him in the ass. And speaking of character, everybody seems to say that Lana was at her worst in this episode. So it seemed Lana was so much out of her character in this episode, because when they discovered that the house actually had termites into it, she was all like, no, let's not destroy them, let's actually keep them, they think they're cute. Since when has this ever become a thing for Lana? She would eat bugs, she doesn't show any fucking sympathy to them. With animals, that's an exception, but with bugs, termites destroy homes, we gotta fucking kill these things. They're as bad as the cockroach and maggot plague. And the only fact is that, I love this character so much. I hate how the way the writers actually threw her under this bridge. And especially when she actually brought the termites over at Aunt Ruth's. And I also hated the fact how Lynn was acting like she was so tough just because she busted through a wall. That was a bit obnoxious. So if I ever pick a place that I want to be at, it's where I'm going to stay at and try not to trade places with anybody. End of story. I know I said once that there are so many great episodes that they did in the Loud House, but you gotta remember this, there are a lot of bad episodes in this series, which must not be named to avoid at all costs. And I already know where I'm gonna put this at for my top 7 dislike Loud House episodes of season 3. So anyway, Norman was unable to give his episode result. He had to leave too soon because he had to get back to somewhere where he needs to be at. But he did leave his actual rating for the episode of what he actually would rate it.
I don't have a tattoo. Was I off key?
And this just about wraps it up. Well, we gotta get this show on the road. I'm the Loud House Critic, and I need to bug bomb the basement before I actually leave for Dallas, Texas.
Me time, a little room to breathe, time, a little quiet and peace I've never had.
Yes, good call. I was just on the verge of curing the H1N1 virus, but hey, why don't I go make a call